You. So developing tonight, KPRC-2 is uncovering 911 calls dating back 5 years ago about Lakewood shooter Janice Moreno.
Those calls were about arguments with neighbors. Others were about threats that she made to use her guns. KPRC-2's Gage Goulding broke the news of the shooting last Sunday on air and on Click 2 Houston on our app. He's live for us tonight. And Gage, what did you find in those calls?
Yeah, you hear a series of arguments with different neighbors, a call from Moreno's mother, and even Moreno calling 911 on her ex-husband, claiming that he was posing as an FBI agent trying to get to her child. Now, some of these calls, it's just straight difficult to make heads or tails out of them, but whenever those family members called, you can hear one thing, and that's concern in their voice.
I'm also afraid because she has a 5-year-old child and a known diagnosis of schizophrenia.
This 911 call to Conroe Police, just one of the 21 calls we uncovered dating back to December of 2019. Many of the calls Moreno made to the police department.
What's your name, ma'am?
Janice Moreno.
Others are from her neighbors.
She was playing vulgar rap, and she moved it from the driveway to the backyard in between our houses. I'm in the bathtub, and I can hear every word.
But the most concerning calls coming from Moreno's own mother, Glenda.
My daughter is at my house, and she's asking me to call the police, so I don't know what I call.
Some of the conversation doesn't even make sense. Moreno's mother calling 911 for her with no reason. Then, a few hours later, Moreno makes this call to emergency dispatchers about her ex-husband.
His mom is harassing me, telling me that she wants me to go pick him up, that they need to work things out with him because they're going to file kidnapping charges because I have my son and I've had him for 3 years.
Other 911 calls to Conroe Police claiming her ex-husband is posing as an FBI agent, calling her from her professor's phone number.
Someone, an FBI agent, is contacting me regarding my son and trying to find out where my son is and wanting to make sure that my son is safe. It has to be him. And they're using my professor's phone number.
As time progressed, Moreno's arguments with her neighbors worsened, some even getting physical.
She sprayed me down with a hose. We've had numerous problems with her, nuisance in the neighborhood. She's had guns and everything else.
That same neighbor telling police this.
I'm just stressed to the max. My husband comes home, straps on a gun.
And in that same day, Moreno also calling 911.
Okay if I go outside with my gun?
No, don't do that. Don't get yourself in trouble like that. Just stay in the house.
This is just a small snippet of the nearly hour or so of 911 calls that we got from the Conroe Police Department. So really, we're just scratching the surface. The big takeaway out of all of this, though, both her mom and her ex-mother-in-law calling Conroe Police, expressing their concern more than a year ago, several years before she walked into Lakewood Church here and started shooting. I'm reporting live in Upper Kirby. Gage Goulding, KPRC-2 News.
Well, certainly tough to hear those phone calls. Gage, thank you. In a statement, Sheriff